we know that when we look through scrapbooks and you're looking at them like when you're in your grandmama's house, it's not necessarily in order. So we're not necessarily going in chronological order tonight, but you heard the name Ruth B. McCoy mentioned earlier. Ruth B. McCoy is in the middle of this picture wearing the light jacket, and she is receiving a trophy from Asa Sims. And he is the man standing tall on the right, and there's kind of like a little genie shape. It's a silver trophy that they're passing. So this is at the third annual convention of what was then called the Negro Garden Club of Virginia. And Ruth B. McCoy's club has won for the most points in the state that year. And this trophy was donated and paid for by Ethel Early Clark. So these women, in the first meeting, they decide they're going to have a real constitution, and they're going to model it after the best garden clubs constitutions that they can find in the United States. So Ethel Early Clark only serves 2 terms as president. Ruth B. McCoy is being awarded a trophy in the name for Ethel Early Clark, and the people are gathered around. There's also another award being passed over to the left. And I wanted to show this picture because later on, you're going to see how Ruth B. McCoy gives back in that same legacy in terms of award winning and pretty much supporting each other, not waiting on someone else to, pat you on the back, tell you the best. These Black women told that to each other, and they supported each other by doing that. Moving on in our scrapbook. Now I mentioned Ruth B. McCoy, and you saw her winning a trophy. So in 1964, there is a cup that is awarded in that year, and it is for the best all-around garden club member. And it is awarded to a member of the Better Garden Club, which was Ruth B. McCoy's club. I told y'all you could write a book on each individual clubs themselves. This trophy was given each year to stimulate interest in gardening. And the headlines read that the trophy was donated by who else? Mrs. Ruth B. McCoy herself. So she said, Ethel Early Clark, you're not the only one who has money in your purse to fund a trophy. I do too. And of course, these women loved each other, but I just think that's beautiful that she went on to sponsor and fund her own trophy. That's something I think I would do too, as well. Now, Ruth B. McCoy, this is a woman who is beloved in her community. She's a native of Norfolk, Virginia, and also a past president. At this time, she actually is the president of the garden clubs in Virginia.